Hello and welcome everyone in YouTube Variety Stick, and we back again for another video. And today we're gonna do unboxing video. For those people they are waiting for the new phones from Metro PCS to do the unboxing, they're going to be soon, so stay tuned for more coverage on the A6 and the K30 actually for Metro PCS. For just the meantime, where I live they don't have these phones in the stock, that's why I'm not able to post that video. But today we have another phone we're gonna unbox for you. This phone has a price value of $39. You can buy straight, no contract or anything like that, from Simple Mobile, and maybe this phone one of the best affordable phones. So without any further ado, let's find out. Yes, I said maybe this is one of the best affordable phones because the price is $39, and normally what we expect to get from $39. Not that good phone. But this phone specifically, it seems to me a very promising phone. We have the size screen is 5.3 inches. We have Android Oreo 8.1, so we have up-to-date operating system. And this phone, it's called TCL LX, but this phone made out of the Alcatel. I don't see Alcatel name here, but this is Alcatel phone if you are wondering what type of phone is this one. So we have front facing camera, we have, let's go ahead and look to the phone, and the box open like a book, and here is some of the plans information from the phone, and we have some of the specifications over here. The price is not going to be that high processor, but I like the way that the operating system is up to the date, and we have battery. Actually the battery size, it should be 2460 milliamp hour battery, not too shabby, but not too bad at the same time. 8 megapixel camera and 5 front facing camera, 1.1 gigahertz octa-core processor, has Bluetooth, it has also 18:9 ratio. Yes, the bezel is not that small, actually it's not that thin, but it has the ratio, so the phone go in the long actually more than the width, which is adopting the same ratio. So this is the phone, this is how the box is going to be. So we're going to go ahead, unbox this phone and have the look on the phone itself and look to the performance as well. There we go. So let's get this. Here's the tape. I mean, I'm just saying, like $39 phone, and this phone not that expensive at all. I mean, 16 gigabytes storage if you ask me, and also we have 2 gigabyte of RAM and kind of a little bit larger screen than the normal. That's not like a 5-inch, that's 5.3 inches. And here is how the phone's gonna look. It seems to me the back it's sealed because there's a place where you can actually inject the SIM tray. Some number information that tells you that actually the speaker should be also firing from the front over here next to the charging cord, which is just normal USB. That's $39 phone, guys, like almost $40 phone. We are not going to expect much, but flash, 8 megapixel camera here in the top, headphone jack. Here you go. Even iPhone doesn't have headphone jack. Let's actually power up the device and remove the seal. There you go. So I think this company Alcatel something, they changed the name. That's what it seems to me, is TCL instead of Alcatel over here. Or Alcatel manufactured the phone but doesn't say the name of Alcatel anymore in this phone, or maybe this phone specifically made by TCL but Alcatel, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, the way the phone feels in the hand is very actually chunky phone. But the light doesn't have any light. It's very light phone actually, and the boot up was so quick. Okay, let's set this on the side because I'm gonna play in the phone, check the camera, check the software, see what features this phone has, and let's jump straight to it and see what we have. Manual information, Simple Mobile activation, some of the user guide menu here for TCL LX, which is the name of the phone, and SIM ejector tool, and we have See that? It says Alcatel here, but just the charger say Alcatel, but the phone doesn't say that. Say the TCL-LX mini USB. I don't even need to open that stuff, so guys, we don't want to waste time here. But we can look to the phone itself and have the first impression. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just boot up the phone and go from there and have the first look on this actually very lightweight device over here. I'm just so surprised. And have first looks. $39 phone, can't beat this price. Now I just have to spend a little bit of time playing in this device and this phone. I mean, first of all, let's go ahead and move the display. We have 480p display. This, I mean, you guys can see the angle of view, the contrast of the image. It just all washed out from the side, so you don't have the best technology and the best resolution. The PPI is only 201. This is not absolutely a good screen, because you have larger size screen, 5.3 inches, and actually the resolution is 480p, and even the amount of PPI in the phone is not that good. I was not expecting much from this phone anyways, because the price tag of the phone is only like $40 phone. But you can see from the first time, it seems to me it's laggy over here when you go, and they even have this button to go, and you have the option to actually to slide up. So why do you have this little circle here to take you to the menu? And I mean, you can see even laggy, and see there's some also like games pre-installed. Solitaire is pre-installed, and there's like Final Fantasy, Facebook. There's a lot of apps pre-installed. Maybe those people may buy this phone, they don't want to log into the Gmail or whatever. They have the option to play games right away from the box, which is, in my opinion, I don't like any phone to have any application unless if you want to, because this will occupy it from your internal storage. The internal storage, as I mentioned, 16 gigabyte. That's not bad when you take in the account this phone has only price tag of $39.99, which is $40. Google application and stuff like that. There is Wi-Fi calling, because Simple Mobile on T-Mobile does have that feature. Mobile hotspot also, it should be available, but everything in this phone take time. Just going to the dialer pad, you're gonna be expecting. That's back to the slow processor. This phone uses 1.1 gigahertz processor. It's not even octa-core, it's only quad core processor, 4 cores over here, so that doesn't help much the phone if you want to do heavy stuff. Now jumping on the camera, I have taken some pictures. I mean, the camera, it's okay since there is some enough lights, of course, but here's like, look, if you just want to switch between the front camera and the back camera, just look to the amount of time you have to spend. There you go. You have to wait like 2-3 seconds. There you go. Sometimes if the phone doing some updates, also is going to be taking longer. You have to put in your account. This phone doesn't have anything installed right now, because I'm not trying to push this phone for the limit, but there is a few options. You have a beauty mode where you can take pictures with filter. I've taken 2 selfie pictures over here, which is I can show you. Outdoor pictures. The problem is you can't see how the quality of that picture is back to the bad screen performance over here. I think if you can see in something else, it might be better. Here is the front facing camera, 5 megapixel. Does the job if you just want to take pictures. You don't look for something actually fancy, even indoor, but it's hard to find. You have actually the camera sensor doesn't actually work right with the light, so most of the time you get very dark pictures, unless if you have to take the picture somehow in the right place. But anyways, this phone, as I said, is not that expensive phone anyways. I may take my word back, not the best affordable phone maybe, but it does the job right. I mean, it works. It has some lags, of course. It's not the best. I haven't got the chance also to test how the battery performance is going to be, but it's gonna be within any other cell phones. That back to low performance for the display, low PPI. That phone doesn't have that processor to consume a lot. 2 things maybe enhance the phone. I think the 16 gigabyte storage is good to see 16 gigabyte in $40 phone. And other thing, it will be 2 gigabyte of RAM, and the operating system 8.1. And I believe that's it for this phone. This phone is actually an affordable phone, and if you are willing to buy this phone, do not expect much from that phone, because this is what you pay and this is what you get. If you guys want to see a full review, which is I don't think so, you guys want to see a full review. If you do, leave this in a comment and encourage me to post more videos by hitting the thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't on Variety Stick for more future content, and hit the bell if you are already subscribed to be notified every time I post a video, so that way you don't miss any future content. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next video.